and welcome to Kitchen Samba. This is going to be our final week of Kitchen Samba this week, so thank you so much for joining me over the last few weeks in my kitchen. I hope you've enjoyed yourself and I hope you've actually learned lots about rhythm and, experimented with lots of different sounds that actually you can move forward with your sort of rhythmic journey. So as with every session, we're going to start with a warm-up. Hope you've got your pots and pans out ready as well. So what we're going to do to start with, we're just going to sort of march on the spot again. I want you to put your hands on your chest, over your heart, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Good, keep going. Now we're going to alter it a little bit more. So again, 1, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Very good. We're going to add in a bit more. Keep going. Stop. Excellent, well done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do that for 3 bars. So 3 lots of 4. Now when we get to the 4th bar, this is your opportunity to improvise and do something a bit wild and wacky. So here's a little example. So I'm going to do a sort of simpler version on what we just did. So what we did sort of near the beginning. So it's going to be 1, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Back to the groove. Now here's the 4th bar. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Fantastic. 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 2, 3. Here we go. Excellent. Well done. So what we're going to do this week is something slightly different to our previous weeks. We're going to do a new groove, and it's going to be in a sort of 3 feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So whereas before we tend to do things in 4, with this we're actually going to do it in 3. And we're going to use the children's nursery rhyme to help us with this. So this is Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop. Okay? So if we think about Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Okay? So that's going to be our beginning. So that's how we start the piece. So I'm going to go 1, 2, off we go. Humpty Dumpty. Okay, so that's what we've got there. That's our introduction. Now we always have like sort of main sandwich bit, the main groove. Okay, and for that we're going to have lots of different rhythms, sort of interchangeable between that Humpty Dumpty idea. So the first rhythm we can have is wall, 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 wall. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop. Then we can have the Humpty Dumpty idea. And if you've got sort of 2 pots and pans, it's quite nice to alternate between the 2. Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty. 1, 2, 3, sort of interchangeable rhythm. Sat on the wall, sat on the wall. We could have another one, sat on the, sat on the, sat on the, sat on the. Okay, we could have Humpty sat on the, sat on the, sat on the, Humpty sat on the, sat on the, sat on the wall, wall, sat on the wall, 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 sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty, sat on the, 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 sat on the wall, wall, sat on the wall. So loads of different rhythms that you can get from that Humpty Dumpty idea. So a little bit like we did in my previous videos, the sign for this is the end, okay? And what we're going to do for the ending is we're going to go wall, 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 sat on the wall, okay? So you see this, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, wall, 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 sat on the wall, okay? So that's my Humpty Dumpty rhythm that we've got there that we use right at the end, and this is the sign for the end, okay? Now, we always have call and response. Remember, the sign for call and response is this. Can we all do this? Fantastic. Okay, so when you see me doing this, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, my turn. Then you copy it back. Then my turn. Your turn. Then my turn. Your turn. And then my turn. Your turn, then back to the groove. Sat on the, sat on the, sat on the, sat on the hum. So from the beginning, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. 1, 2, into the groove. So we do the groove. You'll see me do this. This is our call and response. So remember, I play something, you copy it back. We do that 4 times. So like all my other videos, we tend to do things in 4s. 4 times, then we go back to our groove. Then we have our ending. Sign for the ending is this. Again, I give you 4 beats notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, sat on the, sat on the, sat on the, sat on the wall. Hold that pose. Okay, here we go. From the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. 1, 2, into the groove. We go. Your turn, then my turn. Your turn, then back to me for the last time. Your turn, back to the groove. Rhythms with a 3-time signatures. We've got the 6/8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and have a little experiment around with those rhythms. Wall, sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty, they're all interchangeable and work really well together. So I hope you've enjoyed Kitchen Samba. Thank you for joining me today. See you next week.